Go ahead.
Well, good morning. This is the cooking grandma or whatever she wants to call it. What do you call it?
I don't remember.
She doesn't really know either. But
I think it's cooking with blind Gigi or vision impaired cooking.
yeah, because I'm vision impaired. I see very little. So that's why I need my sous chef here. That's my daughter Karen. She's my caregiver. And she's my sous chef. Her name is Karen. She does all this hard work for me, getting everything set up, and the chopping and all that kind of stuff. So she's already prepared. If you're using the cooking bag, there are directions. Follow the directions. And one of the directions is you put flour or your choice, maybe not flour, whatever you'd rather. It tells you what you can use.
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch, flour, whatever. We were going to use cornstarch because I prefer that. It doesn't make lumps. But we couldn't find our cornstarch. I don't know, maybe I loaned it to my daughter down the street. And that happens quite often. Anyway, so we got the bag prepared. We got our big chicken in here. Now, we decided on roast chicken rather than turkey because we're not really that fond of turkey and all the leavings that you get. There's so many leftover pieces of turkey, and I'd rather have leftover chicken. I think there's a whole lot more you can do with leftover chicken than you can turkey. I may be mistaken, but that's only because I don't usually cook with turkey, leftovers and stuff. We prefer the chicken. Anyway, that's where that's at.
It's an 8-pound chicken.
This is an 8-pound chicken. Now that's pretty much the size of a small turkey, I think. But that's okay. Our cooking bag says it will take at least 4 hours stuffed. But that's okay. We're in no hurry. We'll eat anytime. There's just my sous chef, Kara, and me. And so we'll eat whenever. If it's 4, that's fine. 5, that's fine. 6. Sometimes we eat at 8 o'clock at night. We're not particular. When our belly says, feed me, we go ahead and eat. So I have on my hands some a blue, very light rubber gloves. They're not really rubber. I guess they are, but not really. But what I did was, because I'm going to spread melted butter and seasoning and stuff over top of the chicken, this way my hands stay clean. I don't have, please keep this in mind. This is very important. Anytime you're cooking with anything in here, raw eggs, raw beef, raw chicken, chicken's deadly. If you're using just your hands with no protection on them, and your counters and everything must be, after you're done, must be thoroughly washed and clean, because it's very susceptible. All of these things are very susceptible to cause you to get food poisoning. You don't want to go there. I've had food poisoning, my husband and I both, because our bread that we had with our dinner accidentally on the counter touched blood before the chicken got barbecued. But we didn't know that. And so we consumed this bread with raw blood from the chicken. I had to spend the night there, and I'm telling you, I thought I was going to die. I mean, I really thought I was going to die. And so I spent the night. My husband didn't have to. He got to go home that day from the ER. I had to spend the night, then the next day. But I learned a very good lesson. Now, I will probably, every time we have one of our sessions here, for whatever it is, I will remind you of this because I don't want you to forget. It's important. Okay, so now I'm going to spread some melted butter on the top of our...
Put the butter there. I'm going to put the chicken in front of you so you don't have to try to figure out where it is.
Okay.
Sorry.
Chicken. And it doesn't matter how much butter you use, it's up to you totally. In fact, you don't even have to do this if you don't want to. I just figured this will make it more scrumptious. Okay, it'll brown more, I think. It'll maybe crispicize it and make it, I'm done. It will make it,
Oops.
ta-da, looky, hands. Okay, now what we have here, my sous chef has prepared for me and you, are the seasonings I like to put on my chicken. You don't have to. If you just want to leave it like it is, that's fine. But I prefer to add seasoning because that's how I cook. So we have what I call the trilogy, which is the three things that I find very important. Paprika, garlic, and parsley. Those are my three. Today we're going to add poultry seasoning because that's part of cooking a chicken or even turkey. It will make it taste more like a seasoned turkey dinner. So she'll just take those and sprinkle them on like you sprinkle salt and pepper. You do it because I can't see.
Okay, yes. And then we're gonna stuff it.
Then we're going to stuff it, or you can stuff it first and then do this. However you prefer. But once it's seasoned, it's going to get stuffed, or once it's stuffed, it's going to get seasoned. Whatever. So I will leave that up to my sous chef because I can't see this to do that. And then I'll get back with you. Okay?
Okay. Well, then we're just gonna put it in the oven, right?
Right.
Is that all?
Well, I
Wrap it
didn't
up?
know if they'd have any question. But that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's all I have to do except to close the bag up and follow directions. You will have to put some slits in it to let the steam go out. And then we will if it says cover it, we'll cover it. Put it in the oven and set it to cook whatever temperature degree. I think it's 350, something like that. And we'll go ahead and roast it. And so for my part, pretty much done. And The Young and Restless, my soap opera, you know that. You know that. It's coming on.
So I'll just take over from here.
So my sous chef is going to take over from here. And then there's a place for you if you have any questions. Then they will put it on the screen. And whatever she can add and answer to you, she will. If there's something she can't, she'll yell for me and I'll come and do it. So for that, have a blessed, wonderful, and I know I'm not gonna say don't eat too much because you will. Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
All right, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna make the video long. I just want to reiterate, it's paprika, parsley, garlic, and poultry seasoning. The only thing that we put on pretty liberally on things is the paprika, only because my mom was raised by Hungarian people and it was on everything and she loves it. So, okay, that's all I want to say. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the stuffing in. I made it ahead of time. It's just stovetop. She does a fabulous stuffing, but it's kind of too much for her right now. So we're doing these videos because Annette, precious Annette, wanted some recipes, and we thought we'd share them with you. All right, happy Thanksgiving. God bless and keep you all.